Welcome to the show, folks. That's right. You got the American Adversaries Drive Time Primetime Show helping you kick off the weekend in style and fashion and great grace. Does that all work together?
I guess. But you sounded almost like the Howling Wolfman at one stage.
Hey, Wolfman Jack. That's right. All right. Welcome to the show, folks. We got a lot to talk about today. We're fired up. We're ready to go. I hope you are, too. We're coming to you live once again from the Mercury Free Broadcasting Studio Complex. And don't forget, please, to call my dentist, Dr. James E. Hardy, for the best in general dentistry, health-centered dentistry, and mercury-free dentistry. And he's real easy to reach. He's right over there in Winter Park. 407-678-3399 is his number. He's written a great book called Mercury Free and explains why you and me and everybody else needs to be mercury-free, which I am. All right. Unfortunately, I'm not free from the how should I put this, the grasp of Obamonomics and Obama just in general. So we'll light into him here in just a few minutes. But if you want to get in on it, you can give us a call at 407-774-8255. Nicholas Cicero is still on the Battle Bridge, and we also have Lucas Paris in studio with us up on the Pariscope.
General Lucas Paris.
General Lucas Paris, all right. General Paris.
Paris in general.
I enlisted, and I got rank really fast.
All right. He's a member of the American Adversaries Army, a ranking member, just like you can be as well, folks. And just go...
Rank. You should bath once a week, whether you need to or not, buddy.
Yeah. Anyway, you can go to our channel on YouTube, which is Adversaries TV. Type in Pariscope, P-A-R-I-S Scope, and you will get our channel, and you'll see us either live or you'll see us in the archive. And you will see not just me, of course I'm Christopher Hart, but you will also see in the studio with me Aubrey Kahn. That's right, you'll catch his manly profile.
And dulcet tone.
And, of course, Aubrey is a great sponsor of the show, too, Firm Foundation Home Inspections. But he's got some big news that we're going to break a little bit later in the show. I'm excited about this. And, of course, it's Friday, so that means Dr. K is on the way. But once again, there's police action going on, this time at Southeast Orlando, down there around Chickasaw Trail. We just follow Mick Dolan on the traffic reports there. But bank robbery or something going on down there, so Dr. K's fighting his way through traffic, but he is on his way. He will join us shortly. You can see I'm ready for the weekend, buddy. I kind of been dragging all week long since Monday, right? On Tuesday morning, it kind of hit me, right?
It's been that kind of week.
I think I laughed so hard Monday I broke something. I don't know if it was my spine or whatever. But anyway, all right, thanks for being with us tonight, folks. As I said, we got a lot to talk about. I want to start off with first, before I get any further, tonight, big. Did I say big? Big high school football game right up the street here. Apopka Blue Darters take on the West Orange Warriors. That is a home game, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, that's a home game tonight, and it's a big game. The West Orange Warriors put up a good fight. Those Warriors, you might think, do. And the game kicks off at 7:30, but the live coverage right here on our sister station, 1520 WBZW, starts at 7 o'clock with Joe Ferrero and Roger Franklin Williams, and they do a great job of getting you up to date on what's going on with the team, and then, of course, they call a great game as well. So that's tonight. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful night for high school football. Apopka Blue Darters hopefully are going to be whooping up on the West Orange Warriors. Nothing against you folks down there in the West Orange Ocoee area, but the Dottas are the home team of 1520 WBZW. So, all right, so good luck to all the high school football teams out there, though, tonight, and hopefully everyone will have a great game and have a lot of fun and a safe game. All right.
You said just now that you might have broke your spine or something.
Been laughing so hard at that contest Monday.
Okay. Well, I know where you can get a new one because Obama doesn't use his when it comes to Russia.
That's a great transition because that's exactly where I wanted to go next. Yeah, our dear and glorious, as Mike McBath calls him, pencil neck geek president.
Right there.
That's right. That's right.
He has a phone and a pen. Don't you ever forget it.
Yes, and his pen is bigger around than his neck. He had, of course, his little temper tantrum last night, I guess I'll call it. And boy, believe me, folks, that he practiced that in front of a mirror. Let me tell you something. All those expressions and the stern looks and all that business, this guy has been working on in the mirror, I bet you, for weeks, if not all of his darn life. And that's the problem with liberals. See, they live their lives in the mirror, looking at themselves, admiring themselves, wondering what would the world do without them. And then, of course, because they're looking all the time in the mirror to see what they look like, they see a reflection
of what's already happened.
But basically, they see the reverse of reality, right? Okay? If you don't believe me, hold a dollar bill up in front of a mirror and see what you get. Anyway.
I'll get 10 Mexicans.
Oh, Lord have mercy, son. All right, but we all know it. Anyway,
the viewership.
The president is using this moment. He's not even making any bones about it. He's saying, I'm going to politicize this. He had his temper tantrum last night and followed it up with a press conference today,
right,
where he said, yes, this should be politicized, and he will politicize it. And in a sense, nothing that's discussed involving politicians isn't politicized.
Right.
So in that sense, it's always been as such.
Right, and he was doing it big time during the Arn Duncan presser this afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about, the press conference this afternoon, which was mainly to announce Arn Duncan is stepping aside as of December as the Secretary of Education.
I don't know, maybe they pressured him into that so that he could have that impromptu press conference.
I wouldn't be surprised, and certainly he didn't have to take any questions, and he did. And once again, he gave us the stern looks, and he's going to make it a political issue. And then he goes further, though. He talks about we're allowing this to happen. He said, when we make these political decisions, we are deciding to allow this to happen.
Well, but it's true, because it was a political decision to make gun-free zones.
Well, that's where I was going to go with this. That if anyone is allowing
your mail.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to be more secure. Anyone that might be truly said to be allowing this to happen are the fools like him who refuse to protect our children on college campuses, high school campuses, middle, junior high, kindergarten, elementary, churches,
movie theaters,
you name it.
Right.
But mainly these educational institutions. They should be protected, Mr. President. And if, in case no one ever told you so, Mr. Obama, that's your job. That's your job. And indeed, you are the one who is allowing this to happen. And yet you want to put that off on us and the voters. You see, now, we as conservatives, and hopefully a few Republicans, are going to have to stand up against this argument. Because what he is trying to do is make a moral case for disarming Americans. That's what this is all about. This is, if you do not agree with them, then you are the one who is allowing these people to be mass murderers. You see where he's going with this argument? He's putting responsibility on you and me, folks.
Well, he's never accepted responsibility
for
anything before.
Of course not. But see, at least before, he was putting the responsibility on politicians. He has now taken it further. And this is very dangerous for a number of reasons, not the least of which he's entirely wrong, which he most often is. But nonetheless, you see, now it intensifies the divisions in this country. And in the lunatic's mind, it once again justifies the use of violence and killing people in their warped purpose in life. Because if you don't support them, then you are no better than the murderer yourself. And if you are no better than the murderer yourself, then the same punishment that we would give to the murderer, you deserve. You see, this is the logical conclusion to the doofus's argument. And guess what? He knows it. He knows it.
He's allowing it on purpose.
He's encouraging it. He is encouraging it so that he can meet his political goals.
Exactly.
This is what he is admitting to us. And then he wants to put it off on us. This cannot be allowed. And we will not allow it. Hopefully Republicans will not allow it.
Don't count on that.
And anybody that has a voice or any way to express oneself should not allow it. This is... treason is not the right word, but it is definitely cultural suicide. What the man is doing is saying that good, honest, law-abiding citizens are no better than mass murderers. That is exactly what is behind his line of thinking.
This is he's allowing this because it infuriates people, it gets them worked up, and they will encourage those in Washington to get rid of the Second Amendment, to confiscate all guns from legal gun owners, and then they can disband with the rest of the Constitution.
That's what I'm talking about. And this is his mode of doing it, to place the blame on us, the law-abiding gun holders. We are the problem, you see. It is not these lunatics. It is us, because we demand to keep our guns. So now we are responsible, because we demand that our politicians make damn sure that our rights under the Second Amendment aren't taken away from us. So now we're the murderers! No, sir, Mr. Obama! You, sir, are the murderer! You are not only murdering people in this nation, but you're murdering them all over the damn world! And it's about time somebody told you so! And guess what? If it has to be me, I'll be damn glad to do it. You are a piece of trash, sir! Let's take a break. I'm sorry. We'll be right back.